All right, so before we start this episode, can you hand me my backpack? The one underneath all the bullshit.
No.
Give me the fucking back. So, because this is actually officially, as far as episodes, like, this is our 10th episode. This is not even counting, like, the shorts the different shorts. So, if you want to count, like, it's actually more. But in celebration of the 10th episode, I got a new hat. So for those listening, it's a red hat, and
It says crack cocaine on it.
in Coca-Cola letters it says crack cocaine.
Why are you the way you are? What is You didn't get me one?
This shit was $25.
God damn.
Yeah.
I might have paid $5 or $6 for it.
Nah, sometimes I spend money on stupid shit that really just brings me pleasure in life. So, not only is your wife going to hate the fact that I now wear sweatpants everywhere I go.
She's not going to notice that.
Well, let's see. Let's see how long we go. So, we're all going out tonight. We're going to B-Dubs. We're going to Buffalo Wild Wings. And I
don't think anyone's going to notice it.
I think...
Except the waitress. I don't think Felix is going to notice it.
And it's such a subtle. I have right now I'm wearing gray pants. I have a gray shirt, or I got a black hoodie on, but it's a red hat. So it's just maybe Chris got a red hat. So yeah, I'm kind of curious if anybody's actually going to notice this. Welcome to Achieving Failure, a podcast that gives you a break from politics, popular trends, and just brings you good old life stories and adventures. I'm your host, Chris, and join us each week as my friends and I reminisce over stories who made us who we are. We'd be honored if you hit that like, subscribe, and notification button so you never miss out. And now on to the show.
Crack cocaine.
This is our podcast. We're already on episode 10. And guess what? Actually, surprisingly enough, we have a sponsor for our first episode.
We do?
Yeah. This episode is sponsored by Brokeback Flip Flop Moving and Storage. These guys specialize in moving pianos downstairs in flip-flops and moccasins. Their motto, hope you have good insurance. So if you guys are interested in any sort of storage and moving, just give them a call. And they actually have, if you use the promo code Twisted Ankle, you'll actually get 10% off their lawsuit settlement. So that's not a bad deal.
We're not getting anything from this sponsorship, are we?
I'm going to get 10% off the lawsuit.
You know what? I'm done.
Here's something you never heard. So, when I first joined the military, I was stationed in... So, I joined the Navy in 2004.
In the Navy.
And I wound up getting stationed in San Diego. So I did my boot camp in Great Lakes, Illinois, and then my first duty station was on the USS Nimitz in San Diego. And I arrived, I don't know, July 2004, something like that.
Jesus, I was still in high school.
And I pretty much, I was fortunate enough to be stationed on the Nimitz with a couple of the guys that I went to boot camp with. So it's not like, hey, a stranger in a new world. Like, okay, I'm
picture that thing up there.
I'm on a boat with strangers. However,
dude, that's a fucking boat.
So that was the boat that I was on. While in port, you're probably talking we housed 1,500 people. Deployed wise, I would probably say up to 3,000.
Jesus.
On a regular deployment. So I was stationed on this boat. A couple of the guys that I went to boot camp with, we all went drinking. Now, I'm 19. We went downtown San Diego, and a couple guys were originally from San Diego, so they knew the area. So we went to the Gaslamp District, which... The Gaslamp District is more or less just a corridor of bars, restaurants, things like that. Okay, whatever. Go to we're getting wings. I'm drinking soda. They're drinking beer.
Mm-hmm.
And they go, hey, you want a beer? And I said, no, well, sure, but I can't drink. I'm 19. They go, yeah, give me that red cup. They give you a red cup.
Yeah.
Obviously, they'll give you a pint, a clear glass for beer.
Mm-hmm.
Since they were doing pitchers, they were just pouring the beer into the red cup. And I don't want to get caught.
Yeah.
So I'm just pounding these beers. Suddenly, I just get just hammered. I just get up and my whole world's upside down. I go outside and I think at that point I smoked. Around that, yeah, I used to smoke. Around like 18, 19, I was a smoker. And I went outside to smoke and I leaned against, because you go outside and there was a railing. And I leaned against the railing. And next thing I know, I'm on the other side of the railing. And I'm like sitting there on the sidewalk. And I'm like, oh, what happened? Like, did I just fall asleep? And I hear sirens and there's a fire truck pulling up. And my two friends are going, yo, we gotta go. Chris, we gotta go. I said, whoa, hold on. Like, what's going on? Dude, we gotta go. We gotta go now. I said, no, hold on. Like, dude, what's going on? Like, dude, you flipped over the bar and landed on your head. I said, I did? I said, hold on a sec. Let me just kind of get my shit together, because I was like, dude, there's a fire truck here. They're like, yeah, they're here for you. I was like, oh, what? I was like, dude, like somebody like saw you flip over the railing, land on your head, and they called 911. Like the fire truck is here for you.
You know what's funny is I can literally picture you walking out and leaning up against the railing and taking the first hit of a cigarette and just fucking ass over tea kettle, dude.
They picked me up and kind of did that drunk man carry where I was the middleman and they were just kind of just dragging his dead weight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember this because I blacked out, but apparently some random stranger pulled up in a Ford Explorer and said, hey, is everything okay? And they said, we need to get out of here. We just need a dip. So they threw my lifeless body in the back of an Explorer, hopped in the car, and just drove off.
With some perfect stranger.
Some random just pulled up and was like, hey, can I be a good Samaritan? And they said, sure. Can we put this body in your car? And he said, sure.
So when you guys would go out drinking and shit, you guys weren't in uniform or anything, right?
No. It was regular civilian
So
clothes.
nobody knew.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I mean, unfortunately, being in the military, it's not that hard to pick out who's in the military because
Clean cut.
you have a clean cut haircut, you're
Yeah.
clean shaven, or you're a 23-year-old with a 80s porn star mustache.
Yeah, Navy.
Yeah, it's like your military.
Yep.
Marines are even worse. And it was actually one of the funniest things, is they all walk in cadence. Even in public.
Really?
Yes. You don't realize it, but when you watch a pack of military guys walk together, they all walk in line together. It's like a subconscious thing. They don't realize they're doing it, but they all do it. It's the funniest goddamn thing. I wake up. I don't remember the car. I wake up and it's just black. Everything is black.
Mm-hmm.
And I fall out of this bed and I go, what? I'm hungover. I'm still drunk. I see a sliver of light. I go towards the light and I open it up and it's curtains. And I'm looking around and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm in a hotel room. And I look behind me and there's two beds. And there's my two friends. They're passed out in the beds too. And I was like, okay, my friends are at least here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm in a hotel. I have no idea where I am. I'm in a hotel room. I don't know what time it is. It's bright outside. I go, So I go, now that there's some sort of light, I see, okay, well, now obviously you're in a hotel room and more or less all the hotels are the same. I go to the bathroom. I say, I gotta piss. I go to the bathroom and I just walk in and then there's just water all over the floor. And I was like, dude, what is going on? And I notice that the tub is completely overflown with water. And I was like, what?
Somebody put you in a cold bath?
No, it was just overflowing with water. And I was looking, and somebody stuck chunks of toilet paper into each one of the little holes in the bathtub so it would fill up with water, because I guess I don't know if they were trying to take a bath. I don't know what the hell was going on.
That sounds like something to sober somebody up or wake them up.
Maybe, but I would think maybe
Or
like
drowned them.
maybe, but it was individual pieces in the drain holes, and the tub was just overflowing with water. And here I am trying to take a piss. Now my socks are wet. I'm trying to pee in the toilet.
God, there's nothing.
I don't know what
wet
the
sock.
fuck's going on. I don't know where I am. All I know is I'm with my friends. I hear somebody snoring, so they're not dead. So that's a plus. And I just go, bah. I just crawl back into bed and go to sleep.
With one of your buddies?
Yeah. I mean, it could be worse.
It's the Navy.
I checked. I had all my kidneys. I'm good. So I just went back to sleep. I was like, I'm too hungover for this. So I woke up later, and they took me back to the boat, and they dropped me off. Now, mind you, this is day 3 of being out of boot camp. Day 3 of checking into my first duty station. And I show up
Hungover.
day 5.
You're hungover.
No, day 5. I went back to my bed, checked into the boat.
Yeah, but day 3, you're hungover. You're concussed. You really don't know what the fuck is going on.
So yeah, day 3, day 4. I don't even know what it was. I don't even remember what day it was. But the next day I go back to work, and I just walk in, and they go, "Where were you? Where were you?" I said, we considered you AWOL, right? And I said, uh-oh. Now, AWOL is more or less military term for
no call, no show.
No, abandonment.
Oh.
Like, you're just, no call, no show is more or less abandonment. And since I'm stationed on the boat, they can't find me on the boat. They think I just skipped town. So now we got legal involved. You got NCIS.
Wait a second. So, did you lose a day?
Yeah. It was not my day off. It was just, I should have been at work that day. You
lost the whole fucking day.
Yeah, I should have been at work that day.
Instead, you were in a hotel room with wet socks.
Yeah. So,
Jesus.
Completely missed a day of work. That's why I was like, day 4. Day 5, whenever these were, I was only at the command for about 2-3 days.
And you're already in hot water.
And I'm already in hot water. So now, this is the first time I had my introduction to NCIS, because I got very well known with NCIS in the military. They questioned me, they sat me down, they were doing the hot light on me, just drilling me, piss test, everything. I said, dude, piss test me, whatever. I didn't do anything. So I told him, I said, listen, I'm sorry, I fucked up. Me and my friends went to a bar. Mm-hmm. I met this chick. We went back to a hotel room. She took my phone. She stole my phone. She took my wallet. And because I've only been here 2-3 days, I don't have anybody's phone number. And I had no idea how to get home. I woke up in a hotel room. I had no idea where I was. She took all my shit. Mm-hmm. And I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody here. I don't have anybody's phone numbers. And they said, okay. We still got to drug test you. Don't be doing stupid. I said, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, oh my God, I'm mortified. And they did everything, and they came back, and they were like, okay, well, you're clean. Just, you fucked up, but you admitted to everything. And then for another couple months, I worked on the ship, and then they showed up, and then they gave me papers. I got reassigned to a squadron after like 2.5 months on being on the ship, which is the weirdest thing. I was like, why am I going to a squadron? And they go, no, you want to go to a squadron because no, you're not staying on that ship. Because I had friends that lived on that ship for 4 years. I now got papers going, you're going to a squadron, you now have a dorm room. Like, you have an actual, like, bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, you want this. And I was super excited. And as I was doing my transfer from the Nimitz to my squadron, my higher up, more or less my supervisor, goes, we know you're full of shit. I said, huh? Your story? You're so full of shit. But it was the most convincing goddamn story we've ever fucking heard. Best of luck. And I said, they're like, no, you're full of shit. We know you're full of shit. Don't do it again. I said, okay, thank you.
Oh, that's good shit.
So that was my the initials. I mean, there's so many boot camp stories. The boot camp stories are actually funny, but that was.
I think we need to make a series out of this. Chris's time in the Navy. Start at boot camp. End with a sandwich.
You know, I was only in 2-3 years when that sandwich story happened. Maybe 2.5 years. I still had another 1.5 years to go.
And you almost fucked it up.
I ran into NCIS 2 more times after that sandwich story.
God, dude.
I've been arrested 2 more times. I mean, now mind you.
How do you pass a fucking background check?
Now, mind you, I think I've been arrested in the military, physically in uniform. I've been arrested 3 times. Hey, it's Chris.
Hey, I want to show you something that I recorded this morning.
You know normal people shit themselves when they do that? That's not a normal thing. That's like that's just straight fat people fart right there.
Oh,
That's not normal. Even I don't fart like that.
I mean, I'm trying this high protein diet you told me to.
Dude, that's another world of farts right there.
That was straight, like just chicken for 2 days.
Hey, it's Chris again. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Come back each week as we dive headfirst into more misadventures. Find us on social media, and if you have a story you'd love to share, shoot us an email at aflvpodcast@gmail.com. That's AF, Achieving Failure, LV, Las Vegas, podcast@gmail.com. Thank you so much, and we'll see you all next week.